We're going to look at a meal deal. We're going to combine the main of the pudding and the drink, aren't we? So, what sort of puddings do we think are going to be?
We've got like a healthy option and an unhealthy option. We have got the I've had it at the pub before. That's lovely. It's not that much either. It's basically like a warm brownie with like chocolate sauce.
Okay.
And then we've got the carrot cake, which is like a healthy option, and we have a fruit salad with cream as well.
And what did I say to you could do to the brownie to make it healthier?
Yeah, we
you can put beetroot in it.
Yeah, we could add like.
Which works very well with a brownie.
You could put pudding, healthy brownie.
Would the chocolate sauce be alright on top of it? Because that would have loads of calories in.
It will. There's no easy way of making a chocolate sauce, unfortunately. It's a low fat.
Do you need chocolate sauce with the brownie?
Yeah, it tastes nicer.
Can I ask you a question? What if you were offered, say, something like a low-fat yogurt or something with it?
Yeah, Greek style.
Because that goes very well with something sweet. Because a low-fat Greek yogurt or something next to it, blob it up with it would go very well.
You could have for dessert, like a pot of like fruit, like strawberries and stuff, and then yogurt to go on top of it.
Yeah,
Which is what you guys have got, really, isn't it?
Yeah, we got like fruit salad with cream on it. That's kind of.
And if we're going to be doing the smoothies, you could do a frozen sort of smoothie yogurt on top.
So I put fruit salad with yogurt and cream.
Yeah.
You could do they have like a freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could have like
They could make
a fruit lollipops
and like freeze it.
like I've done to my drink.
So freeze the smoothies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for my drinks.
Yeah.
You could do like special.
Interesting idea. Yeah. Very good idea.
Yeah, and with the the spoons that you get in like screwballs and stuff like that, you could have them to go with the like frozen yogurt to just like spoon it out and that.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Any more
Nice.
pudding
I like that.
ideas?
Some year.
it's kind of like Courtney's idea.
I know we've discussed this, guys. Can I just come in there on the smoothie idea for lunch? The big problem, remember, you're very time limited at lunch.
Yeah.
If everyone queued up for smoothies, it's not going to happen. So the idea of putting it into ice is a very good idea. I think it's an excellent idea of getting those.
Yeah.
I would never have
And
thought
they could be served
Well
where
done.
the cakes are, couldn't they, really? So
Yeah.
you can just pick it up.
pick it up. Exactly.
Yeah.
I think if you actually try and make smoothies at lunchtime, it'll never happen.
No,
Time.
no.
But that idea of freezing it, Rory, was it you who came up with the idea of freezing
It was
it?
like big for us.
Brilliant.
I had that.
Brilliant.
Let's not fight over it, girls.
Both of you, yeah?
I had, it's like Courtney's idea to freeze the smoothies, but what you could do is that because it gets quite hot, if it gets hot you could like turn it into an ice pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few options there,
They just
really,
have them
aren't
as ice pop all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no, then it's just serve you one. There's no time issue, you know?
Fruit salads.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some people don't like certain fruits, and like you get a bit of each fruit in like a different pot, and then you
Okay.
get to pick your own out.
So fruit salad bar.
Is there like an alternative to ice cream that's healthy?
Well, I mean, you can have the frozen yogurt, which is like ice cream, isn't it?
Big mix. Big mix
Because
of
you
fruit.
put it- Yeah.
And you could have all like blueberries and
Yeah.
There could be
So
more
it's-
selection of fresh whole
The other
fruit
thing you could
because
do
it could be used up in the smoothies the next day
Yeah.
if it's
You
not
can make
used.
sorbets, and you could get sorbets instead, but again, they've got to be looking at what the sugar content is. You
Yeah.
know.
Okay, any more
It's
ideas
a
then?
step in the right direction, isn't it?
with
Yeah.
like with the theme, like you could do like it's like remedies like you with the vegetables and cream.
Yeah, that's nice. So you could try and theme in the deals with anything that's going on. Yeah, that's good.
Well, with the themes, what you could do is you could like give each type of theme a name. So like you've got jacket potatoes, you could call it like super potatoes.
Nice.
Super fab.
Little swing to it, I like that. Okay. So what we need to do now then is we need to come up with something that we're all going to decide on. Should we come up with a couple, say, or do we want to just come up with
I think
one
what'd be
that we're
nice-
going to put forward?
I personally think what would be nice if we can say, right, we've got 2 breakfast options, we've got 2 main meal options, we've got 2 dessert options, and we've got maybe a snack option.
Yeah.
And then Miss could possibly put those together as a couple of meal deals and a couple of different options.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
a meal deal for like
So
£2.
if we then see a few different things on the menu, okay.
Yeah.
So, but obviously that needs to be your choice. Out of what we've come up with,
So
Yeah, I
We need to
think
plot
that'd be
these
really
now.
nice. Is right? Which ones are you going to take forward?
Okay.
If we start on breakfast,
So
maybe.
2 breakfasts then we need then, guys. I don't think we shared all of those breakfast ideas, did we? So,
What Weetabix and banana?
Yeah.
who else has got any other breakfast ideas? We've got Weetabix and fruit.
We did have on the
Oats.
breakfast ideas list. We did have fruit. We did have smoothies, and we had scrambled egg on seeded brown bread.
You could have
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
So what would be your first choice, guys?
Weetabix.
Smoothies?
Depends on the time of year.
So smoothies and what
Yes,
else?
isn't it? Again,
Maybe,
the scrambled egg
maybe
we're
the
doing
egg in
winter
the winter,
thing.
maybe.
You could have
So we're looking at smoothie.
Are you writing this down, sir?
I'd write this. You want this?
Yeah.
You want, yeah. Smoothie is number 1, and
Weetabix.
Weetabix
With like a variety of fruit.
with fruit and fruit. Or in the winter, you said scrambled egg on bread. Is that right?
On seeded bread.
Maybe
Yeah.
With the smoothies though, people are just going to spend all their money on the smoothies and then not buy any lunch, because that's what people do with like stuff like cookies and that. They spend all their money on the snack things and then don't get lunch.
That's a very good point.
So we need to put maybe a limit in place for smoothies.
Yeah,
Is what you're
so
saying.
But that's easily done via the. Can I just say something? That's easily done via the computer system.
Okay, great.
They can program
Yeah.
those tills so students can buy one of anything. Okay.
You need like 1 smoothie per student.
Do you think
Okay.
people will try and get...
They can do that.
Different sizes.
Yeah, but people will
Miss.
mind.
It might be worth,
It'll be on the system.
long term, that might be something we can look at in terms of programming meals. Once you've had that meal this week, you've got to have something different,
Yeah.
possibly. But
Yeah, but in terms of if you want to limit for their own good people to do things,
Yeah.
I know schools that are already doing that,
Right.
Yeah.
and there are also lots of schools that are using it to control other things as well. you
Yeah.
know. So using these cashless systems, they're very, very
Yeah.
flexible for that sort of thing.
Okay, great. So we've
Okay, so
got
that's breakfast, is it?
breakfast, yeah. So your 2 main meals, out of the ones we've got there.
So, we've got pasta, we've got a couple of pasta dishes, haven't we, which there are already, aren't there? But I mean, the salad bowl,
I think couscous all the time. Yeah.
couscous.
Don't forget, Miss, guys, sorry, I should say, we've got a meal option, a couple of meal options, and we could have a snack option. So, for example, with the salads, you could have that as your snack option in a box, or with the rainbow salad, for instance, you could have a rainbow salad wrap, or with some of the things. So, which ones do you want as your main meals? Which 2 do you want as your
And we've got the jacket of the day as well, haven't you?
If you're
Do you
gonna
want to put that in the meal deal?
If you're going to be getting like a snack and then like a meal and stuff, most people for their dinners they get given £2.
Yeah, I
If it
get
goes
given
over that,
£2 a
it's
day.
not really fair on people that get £2 for their. So the meal
Yeah.
deal altogether should be about £2.
Should be everything, shouldn't it? Yeah.
But then you've got to look at the price of
Well,
food.
but
So meal
well,
deal,
that-
£2 a
that's
day
one of the things we can
drink
look at.
and the
Can we
main
do
meal.
it for that?
No one buys a jacket.
No, well,
You'd be
that's
surprised.
This is what we're trying to put forward now. So, would you want to put that in the meal deal to try and encourage people to?
That would be
Most people do.
Yeah, I don't like chocolate.
I think you'll find, Courtney, I've spoken to a number of people in the first couple of days, they said, oh, why have they removed burgers? And recently I've spoken to lots of year 9s and lots of year 10s, and they've said, actually, I really like the jacket potato. So I think you might find that, although you might not like it, that is starting to change. But remember, everyone's scared of change. When you change something, why have they done that? So we need to try and embrace that.
And you've got to give it a fair chance as an experiment. Yeah.
Because if you go to Asda, you get these like meal deals for £1.
Yeah.
You get like some lunch and a snack and a drink for like £2, and that fills most people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've spoken to Miss Sleeman, and that's one thing she's looking to introduce.
Yeah.
Is
And
that?
remember, I have to offer it at that price to get you in the door and hopefully you buy something else. It's a lot. What's called a
Yeah.
loss
It's a lot
leader.
different.
The other thing that she's said, guys, is she's put this forward is you know, like in Starbucks or McDonald's, you can go in and you have your stamp.
Stamp on your card.
So she's thinking of introducing,
Yeah,
once you've
freebie.
had, say, 3 or maybe 4
Yeah.
healthy options, you get another one for free.
Oh, that's awesome.
So she's looking at
I think that's a good idea.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, people will get more.
So, what do we want
Food
to
miles.
do as our main meal in the meal deal?
I think the couscous.
I like couscous.
It's on its own. Couscous on its own.
Can I make a
Yeah,
couple of
I
suggestions with the couscous and ask opinions, Miss? Is that okay? If you know, I talked to a few people about roasting vegetables in there, which would get you your vegetables. But you could offer options like, there's no protein in there. You could offer people like the option of putting feta cheese in it, or some maybe slices of some nice sausage or something like that in there.
Yeah, that's what they do with the spicy sausage. With
Yeah,
they put
exactly.
bits of sausage into it.
Yeah.
So you could almost have a pot.
A pot of
as a
couscous
snack,
with
couldn't you? That
toppings to
could
go
be a
with it,
snack,
pieces
yeah.
of chicken.
Yeah.
You could do anything you want. That's the beauty of something like that.
Yeah.
Should be like a bowl of couscous and then
Like
It always has the roasted veg in it.
Yeah, you could have a bit
But then-
more chicken, couldn't you?
Yes. You could little pieces of salmon, you could put pieces of sausage, you could put chicken, you could put feta cheese.
Yeah.
and yeah, and the size like the
salad
food you could put in to the couscous and that. Couscous on its own isn't the best.
Definitely a nice
No, it has to have something in it.
Yeah, it has to have milk in it.
and what you're going to put in, and then another bit of all the
You know,
salad and everything. So then you could choose like
few things that
at
are some of
snack or
interest.
something. You
Yeah.
can have a pot of couscous or a pot of fruit.
Yeah, sounds good. So we've got snacks then, so we've got
Yeah, but with the couscous you would need to put like some fruit or something in it.
See,
vegetables.
Matt,
You
A bit
could.
like rice.
it's pasta. The tiny little balls.
I have.
It looks like rice basically, but
It's
it's
just
not
with
rice.
apple.
But it's pasta. It's made of pasta.
It is nice.
I think
I thought for Kathy,
Because like you can squeeze
she could actually give more
Yeah, you do get lemon flavoured
for the healthy structure rather than
That is the idea.
yeah. If you